Gas tank is all perfectly cleaned out, back in the car. Now I'm sure all we'll have to do is turn the key and it'll start. We got gas in it, we are ready to go. Mary's gonna hit the key for me.
How long do you want me to go?
That's it. Found out that I do have positive coming back to the coil from the ignition, but for some reason there's no spark at all. I put on a new coil and I'm gonna give that a shot. Mary gave up on us. She said just give her a call when it's running. So yeah, let's hit the key on this one. Not yet. So this is day, I can't remember, of trying to get this thing started. This is the day. This is the day it's gonna fire up. I don't know how well it's gonna run, but I'm bound and determined to get it going today. I'm not messing around. It's gonna. All right, we are in an enclosed garage, so I'm gonna stop the carbon monoxide poisoning right now. But yeah, it started. The choke isn't working very good, but that can be fixed. Yes, progress made. First start in at least 20 years of just sitting. I'm guessing that it was probably closer to 40 years because it's only got 80,000 miles. And the guy who was going to restore this but gave up on it, it used to be, rumor has it, that it used to be his grandma's car back in '67. So I think it runs terrible. I had it outside for a long time trying to get it to idle. It won't really idle very well. Even when it's warmed up all the way, it just loves to be fully choked. So I gotta look into that, but it will run better. Now, we know it runs, we know it's gonna run better. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I just got back from taking it out for another test drive, and two things. Number one is I noticed that it will not keep running unless I'm constantly pumping the gas pedal. I know that the accelerator pump is working because I can look down in the carb and see it squirting. So I think that that's the only way that this engine is getting any fuel to it is through the accelerator pump. So I'm gonna look into that. And another thing that I noticed is I have no first and second gear. It will not go into first and second. So I came back, first thing I did was I pulled the shifter out, and sure enough, there's a bushing on the shift rod that goes from the shifter back to the transmission. There's a bushing in there that keeps it centered, and it's gone, completely gone. So that shifting rod is just flopsy mopsy all over in the tunnel. So that is gonna be another episode coming up very soon because I can't drive it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna tackle this carburetor. First thing I'm gonna do is clean it. Oh, another thing I did, before I took it out for a test drive, I changed out the battery. What I had was an old AGM battery in it to try to start it. AGM batteries aren't made for cold cranking engines. Plus, this is a really super old battery. Never put it on a charger before I tried it. So I went out and got a new battery. And I tell you what, they're not cheap anymore, are they? So I got a new battery and it cranks over really nice and fast now. So I think maybe that was part of our problem when we couldn't get it started first, but that seems to be fixed. We're on our way. So the first thing I did was just do a thorough cleaning of the exterior of the carburetor, all the linkage, make sure there's no grime and dirt in any of it. I did clean off the idle jet on the side here. It seemed to be clean, but cleaned it anyways. I started it up and it's still not running right. So I have to dive in. My next step is to take the top off of the carburetor and look down inside there. You know how bad the gas tank was and the fuel line leading up to it. I'm afraid that there's a lot of junk and varnish and everything in this float bowl. So yeah, I have to tear it apart. You notice I switched out that old oil bath breather to this little empty that I had laying around here. Those oil bath ones, I'm sure they work great, but they just look very, very messy if something were to happen. So I just switched it out to this. Whoops. Oh, there's a little tag on there. Yep, that tells us what size jet's in there. That's awful nice. Nice of them to do that. I think. Nope, there's one more. Oh, back here. Back here. Where you can't see it and you can't get to it. Come on. There we go. The goosey. Ooh, save that gasket. Don't want to ruin that. It's the only one I've got. Pull this out. All right, looks like the float is working good. Soak up that gas so it doesn't drain all over the engine. How's it look down here? Yeah, pretty crappy, huh? I don't think there's any big chunks or anything, but it's pretty nasty. All right, let's pull that jet out. After searching the tool drawer for just the right size flat screwdriver to get this jet out, I am now making some progress. Come on, there was. Come on, get on there. And there it is, right there. Let's take a look at it. Woohoo! This was the problem. It was completely packed with old varnish and crap in there. Carb cleaner, some air through it. It's all nice and clear now. You can actually see through it. This is always the fun part, is getting the jet back in there. Getting it threaded properly without cross-threading. That is all buttoned up. I think we're ready to fire it up and see what happens. Most of you have seen this fuel filter sitting here. Believe me, this is only temporary. This is not staying in the engine compartment. I just put this on just to see if fuel was getting up into the carburetor. This is a ticking time bomb waiting to set this whole car on fire if this were to come loose or break, because this plastic is, over time, this will become really brittle, and usually the ends where the hoses go in, the ends of this plastic will snap off, fuel will go everywhere, catch on fire. So this is only temporary. All right, let's see if this bad boy will even start. Yeah, I have no keys. Oops, what the hell is that all about? on, baby. Get some fuel up into the bowl. Wow. Wow, what a huge difference. Wow, the choke works and everything. Huge success today. I am really happy. Now, I do have all the parts for the new shifter coming in. I got the bushing, a new coupler, the rod, in case I have to have that too, in case it's worn, and a new shifter. As usual, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, and we hope you consider subscribing to our channel. We've got a bunch of VW content coming up. Not only just the green car here, but the Wanderbug. We've got our Dyno series. We've got another very interesting VW project that, if it comes together, it's going to be pretty epic. You're not going to want to miss that. So thanks for watching.